just arrived at supermarket. Smooth as always. And I'm gonna grab some of my camping supplies. Food mostly. All the pre-made bentos can be pretty tempting at a time like this because they're all so good looking. I am super tempted just to grab some kind of chips. So maybe I can do a live stream later and snack as I do the stream. The weather is super shady though. It looks all beautiful over here, and then you just have these dark, ominous clouds over here, which is why this time we're going with a camper van. I am hoping that I don't get terribly rained on, but if we do, it's dark. If we do, it's not the worst thing ever. I'm just looking forward to doing a little solo camping. It's raining now. There's sunny-ish skies out there, but it's just, you know, I guess we're gonna be spending some time inside the camper van. Well, that's dark. That is why I carry little lights. I actually think there's an awning out on this side. I'm incredibly hungry, and I think that if I set up the awning, I might be able to get a protected enough space to, there's trees up there, to build a fire, because I am hungry. Yep, it's raining. Getting closer. There we go. Awning is set up. Right now the camping car itself is an absolute mess. Portable fireplace. People keep asking me where I got this. I think I just grabbed it off Amazon or something. I will leave a link below. They're like 20 bucks or something like that. Plus, the roof of this thing expands up. I have not figured out how yet, but you better bet that I will. This camping car is just so much fun. I knew it was gonna be fun before starting, but... Oh, wow. Well, that just pops right up. Can you sleep up in this? No. All right, so it is surprisingly 5 minutes to midnight. I finished up a live stream for the Tokyo Lens Explorer channel, just kind of hanging out by the campfire, having some food. But I've got to wake up super early tomorrow. Good morning. It is just about 6:30 right now. I've actually already closed up the top, and I'm gonna shoot a little bit of a tour of this van. Grab some extra wood for tonight, because tonight's campsite is a free one, and I don't think it's manned or maintained or anything like that, but K cars are far from quiet. Also, if you're just curious about driving in Japan in general, I did an entire video on that during one of our previous adventures. I think it'll be up there. This road's a ton of fun. We are super high. You can see it through the, well, you probably can't. I can see it through the trees. And as with a lot of mountain roads, these roads are super narrow, but it doesn't mean they're one way. There have been cars passing by me right and left. Well, I guess not right and left. You don't want that. Repeatedly. There have been cars passing by me repeatedly. I have been driving up this mountain for probably 20 minutes now. Lost signal forever ago, but I feel like we are almost there. We've got to be there soon. It is beautiful up here. And as to be expected, there's no signal up here, which is why I keep the Garmin in reach with me, just for safety. There's this pathway up here that I think is gonna lead to the viewpoint. Steps are really steep. Oh, wow. Look at that. Can you see that? Look at this. You know what? Even if I don't get to see the clouds in the morning, we got to see this. Look at that. Look at this entire space. And then you get that. What in the world? Wow. Oh, today feels like a good day. This place, by the way, is called Takabochi. I don't know why I love the name of it so much, but I really, really do. That giant parking lot looking thing is going to be my campsite for the night. It's a free campsite. It's at the top of the mountain. I should probably get a fire started pretty soon though, before the rain hits. And if you saw the camper van tour video, you're probably aware by this point that I'm shooting 2 videos at once, which I actually always really enjoy doing. Doesn't always go perfectly the way that I wanted to, but fog has just rolled over the entire area. It's just nothing but fog and a campfire. Anything around me, it is just pure fog all the way around. To be honest, it's actually a little bit intimidating because I'm up at the top of the mountain. There's no one around, and even the bathroom is like 20 meters away. Can't even see it. It's just shrouded in fog. Would you believe this is the first meal of the day at 7:45 p.m.? Is that lightning? Look like lightning. Hope it's not lightning. Top of the mountain is not where you want to be in a thunder and lightning storm. Mind you, that building is taller than me and it's grounded, so it should be okay. Look at that. All from a convenience store too. That chicken is actually really, really good heated. I always eat it cold. It's only about 10 p.m. right now, but I'm gonna be waking up at, I don't know what time is sunrise. Let's take a look and see what time sunrise is, because that's what time I'm gonna be waking up. is at 4:30 a.m. So we're gonna be getting up, I guess that's 6.5 hours from now. So I'm gonna get some shut-eye, and I'll see you in the morning. Waking up at 4:30 a.m. for. Don't let my tired face tell you any different. This is actually my first time to ever get to see an unkai or sea of clouds in Japan. I've never ever seen this before, and it just feels like one of those things that you have to see, and now I've gotten to see it. There was an older gentleman here earlier set up with all his photography gear, and he said that Mount Fuji, that entire area back there, actually lights up a beautiful reddish pink if you get a day with moderately clear skies. He left like 15 minutes ago and he's like, that's too bad. We had an unlucky day. Best of luck to you. I need to find a sento or onsen and get cleaned up. Usually if you get to them early enough in the countryside, you can get them with no people. So now I've got to clean out this van. It is a terrible mess. Ta-da! But I have decided to take the scenic route back to Tokyo. It's 5 hours of back streets going north instead of 3 hours of highway going south. I'm either gonna love it or terribly, terribly regret my decision. just something about the mountain roads in Japan that I just absolutely love driving. I never ever get tired of it. But speaking of getting tired, I've been on the road for probably the better part of a very long time now. Don't know how many hours. So I'm gonna stop and grab myself a coffee. The Sento, or public bath, opens in about 45 minutes. I'm gonna have my coffee, take a little bit of a rest, and then get cleaned up. I look forward to being cleaner than I am now. It's actually a nice little Sento, and I've got it all to myself, which, considering the size, is probably a good thing. It just feels so nice to be clean and fresh, but now it's time to get back on the road and head back to Tokyo. Where did I put the microphone? Also, because I forgot to mention it, this shirt here was actually designed by one of my patrons named Laura. Incredible artist. I'll link her Instagram. Look at it, it's got a pigeon holding a shamisen, like... Pass through cities and towns like the one that I'm in now, I always keep my eye open for like secondhand shops. They tend to be my little break along the road. Just did an entire video for Tokyo Lens Explorer inside of one of the thrift shops. It was a fun little tour. This road just has none. I'm talking, I've been on this stretch for a good hour and there's not a single thrift shop. So it's pretty small, but I did find a recycle shop. After talking about that, I couldn't not go to one. So let's go check it out. Oh, this one's cool. Get a bass guitar here for $58. Motorbike helmets over here. Pretty much every cable you would have needed until 2002. When I go through these, I'm actually, especially when I find really old ones like this, I tend to keep my eyes open for A, camping gear, and B, every now and then you'll find shamisen stuff. And some retro toys. The retro Gundam! Actually, that's pretty cool. You get a slot machine. So I asked the staff and he said there's no shamisen stuff. So I guess it's back on the road and back to Tokyo. So it is about 10:30 p.m. right now. I stopped off in Saitama for a couple hours nap. The frogs kept me awake most of the time, but I feel a lot better. It feels a lot safer to drive now. I don't want to destroy the van, or worse. I'd love to be able to use this for the upcoming road trip. Pretty soon we're going on a week-long adventure with live streams or long-form videos every single day for the Tokyo Lens Explore channel. That's all going to be linked down below as well. Also, it took me days to figure out how to use this light up here. I thought the thing was dead the entire time. This switch here, this is how you do it. Huh? I wasn't recording? Oh, I suck at this YouTube thing.